안녕하십니까.
Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Kim Gyeowon of Doctor's Tip Easy Hands-On. Today I'm going to talk about OneGuide KIT. OneGuide KIT's components are as follows. OneGuide component can be divided into 3 tools. First is template anchor tool. Template can be fixed in the desired location firmly using anchor drill and anchor screw. Second is drilling tool. Basically, using OneGuide system, implant is being placed and drill is used for that end. Third, following the implant, a template drill hole is created and fixture is placed, and this is a tool for that, and it consists of 3 tools. First is anchor drill, anchor screw, and anchor driver. As I mentioned before, OneGuide template needs to be fixated more firmly. In the case there are teeth, the OneGuide template does not really move, but in the case of edentulous cases, because of mucosa's resilience, the template can be deviated, the position can be deviated. In those cases, using 3 anchor screws on palatal and buccal, you'll be able to accurately fixate the template. It can be done firmly. Anchor screw is used for this. Another option is vertical anchor system. Lateral anchor system mentioned earlier. At times, depending on palatal or gingival thickness, template deviation can occur. So, virtually planned fixture position can be deviated. And in order to prevent this, vertical twisted drill and bone anchor is used. Easily put, using a OneGuide template guide hole, you can prevent vertical and horizontal movement. Vertical anchor system is used for this. In these cases, especially for fully edentulous case, and when there is long span free end on distally, you'll be able to accurately and firmly fixate the template and use it. Use vertical anchor, and if you use lateral anchor system, you'll be able to accurately position the surgical template. After removing the bone anchor system, place the fixture and connect the anchor. Using fixture, you can get vertical anchorage as well. Next is about easy hands-on. As mentioned earlier, vertical anchor and lateral anchor is going to be used. In the case of edentulous cases, there can be a bit of deviation when you adapt to templates. So to prevent this, lateral and vertical anchors are used to adapt the template firmly, and drilling is going to be done to place the implant. After that, prefabricated prosthesis is going to be used, a temporary bridge type, and it's going to be connected to the abutment. We're going to check the relations with opposing tooth as well as the occlusion, and I'll show you this through hands-on. Hands-on will begin shortly. The second hands-on is a fully edentulous case. We're going to use vertical and lateral anchor to adapt the surgical template and place the implant. It's fully edentulous case, and we're going to place implants on canine, first premolar and first molar on both sides. On canine, in other words, number 33 and 43 on both sides. TS3 diameter 4.0 by 10 mm implant is going to be placed, and on Number 4, 4.5 by 10 millimeter on both sides. And for number 6 on both sides, diameter 5.0 by 8.5 millimeter implants are going to be placed. First, surgical template is now mounted on the fully edentulous model. After you mount it, check whether it's moving, and the soft tissue, although this is a model, the soft tissue can move, so I'm going to use anchor. Using tissue punch, I'm going to remove the tissue, and the diameter 3.5 regular hole tissue punch is going to be used. Number 43, punch is done. Next, number 4, punch is done. Next, number 33, punching is done. Next, number 4, number 34, tissue punch is done. As mentioned earlier, there is no stop for tissue punch. 4.0 wide tissue punch is used. Number 6 on both sides, tissue punch is done. Number 40, this is open type, so contact is done to lingual side and tissue punch is made. Number 36, this is closed type, and this is the same, tissue punch is done. Again, remove the template and check whether tissue punch has been done thoroughly. These 3 areas, punching is done. Canine, it's not thoroughly done. Tissue punch is not thoroughly done, as shown. Tissue is removed. Tissue punch is complete. At this stage, check the position of the template. As mentioned earlier, vertical anchor is going to be first used. Vertical anchor, in the case of fully edentulous case, the best area is the premolar region, so drilling is done in number 4, and vertical anchor, I'm going to use a screw here. Drilling is done. This is a fully edentulous case. Template should not move. First, on number 44, drilling is done. Drilling is done. Next, using driver. As you can see, vertical anchor is put in place. Placement mode. If it is drilling mode and it's mounted, the vertical anchor is not mounted to the fullest. Do a little bit, and I'm going to do the other side. This is so that stent is not tilted and is fixated well. As you can see, drilling is done. I'm going to change to drilling mode on number 34. Drill hole is made and vertical anchor is placed on number 34. So once these 2 are 80-90% in, check the template position and then mount it fully. Do it in turn so that it is fully mounted, so that there's no movement. Vertical anchor is mounted fully on both sides. After that, because it's a fully edentulous case, as supplementary measure, lateral anchor is going to be used. 3 anchor holes have been prepared. I'm going to connect anchor drill. There are 3 sites for lateral anchor. Drilling is now going to be done on the anchor site. As shown, number 30, posterior site, anchor drilling is done. Number 40, anchor drill is being done. Now it's mounted. You're going to connect the driver for anchor. Go to placement mode. Use anchor screw. Same with vertical anchor, the lateral anchor. Apply them. As you can see, it's not fully tightened. It's about 80%. And then remove the anchor screw. I'm going to connect number 40 first. This is the same. You don't connect the anchor fully. About 80% should be enough, and the final anchor screw is removed. So posterior to number 30, anchor is going to be connected. Placement mode, everything is connected. There are 2 vertical anchors in number 4 and 3 lateral anchors have been consecutively connected so that you don't tighten one side first, but you do it in turn. As we connect anchor screw, we can prevent deviation of template and accurately connect it in the wanted area. Now there's balance. Anchor screw is going to be tightly fixed. This is thoroughly done. OneGuide template is in the desired position accurately. It's fully connected and is not moving. The canine of both sides, if you look here, initial drilling is going to be done. 3.5 millimeter initial drill is chosen. Canine area of both sides. From number 43, initial drilling is going to be done. It is in contact with template and you need to drill to full length. This is the same, drill full length here, and initial drilling is done. Initial drill 3.5, this is short, and then I'm going to place 4.0 by 10 millimeters, so I'm going to choose 3.5 by 10 millimeter drill. As mentioned before, double contact concept. It is in contact with the bone as well as the template, and therefore 10 millimeter hole is made, full length drilling. This is the same for this canine as well, full length drilling is done. I'm going to do up and down motion and do irrigation to minimize heat generation. On both canine sites, 4.0 by 10 millimeter is going to be placed. OneGuide drill 4.0 by 10 millimeter drill is chosen. This drill has been chosen. Again, I'm going to drill full length on both canines. I'm going to drill full length on this side as well. Drilling is complete, and I'm going to place the implant now. No mount driver, regular size is selected. Change the drill to placement mode. 4.0 by 10 millimeter fixture. Check whether it's on placement mode. You need to be careful. The fixture will be drilled in approximately 80%, and 4.0 by 10 millimeter fixture will be placed. Check once again on number 33 fixture. Is going to be placed using engine about 80% and fixture driver regular size is selected. So the fixture within the bone, check whether it's in contact and using hand wrench. Finally, you're going to get the implant position. The guide hole and the yellow marked area is aligned. Drilling is done for this. Now it's connected. It's approximately 30 Newton centimeters. It's connected. The other side is the same. Connect fixture driver and use hand wrench. Check the final position. The yellow needs to be accurately aligned. There is a guide hole front and back, so 30 Newton centimeter you can see here. Position it accurately and connect it. Both canine sites implants have been placed, and as I mentioned earlier, because there's fixture anchor, I'm going to connect the fixture anchor. On both canines, it's in. Yes, we can proceed, and it's already fixated, but I can show you. In order to do fixture anchor, vertical anchor is connected, and driver is used. 12 millimeter driver is used. Using the fixture that has been placed, you can see that vertical anchor is being connected. This is the same for number 33. 1.2 hexa driver is going to be used. As shown in number 4, vertical anchor has been connected. In number 3, after placing 2 implants, fixture anchor is connected for vertical stop. Now, I'm going to place implant in number 6. In number 6, 5.0 by 8.5 is going to be placed. A tissue punch has been done. Initial drill wide. 3.5 initial drill has been done. And on 46, template is open, so we can go sideways and you can drill hole guide. Contact is made and initial drill is done. 30s and on 36, this is closed type. This is the same up and down. Motion is done to do full length drilling on accurate position. Initial drilling is done, and after that, I'm going to drill 8.5 millimeter, 3.5 by 8.5 drill length. One guided drill is going to be chosen. It's connected. On 46, double contact concept is going to be used, and it's in contact with the bone in the bottom, and full length drilling is done. On number 36, full length drilling is going to be done, up and down. Next, 5.0 by 8.5 drill is chosen, and final drilling is being done. Full length drilling, and on 36, drilling is done. Implant is being placed. The final drill is done, and on no mounted driver, wide type has been chosen. Change to placement mode. 5.0 by 8.5 millimeter fixture is chosen. Because this is open type, you need to make a contact and fixture is going to be placed approximately 80% and then remove. On the fixture driver, wide type, wide hole fixture driver is chosen. Check whether it's well connected. Hand wrench is going to be used to check the final position. As you can see, this is open type. If you cannot see very well, you can look at the lingual side of the opposite side and check and get the accurate position. And on number 36, implant is being placed. With engine, connect approximately 80% and then connect the wider type fixture driver and then, as shown, do depth control as well as hex control. On both sides, you check whether it fits well and then it's done. So 6 on both sides is complete, and number 4, 34 and 44, vertical anchors will be removed. I'm going to do reverse on the placement mode, and on number 4, vertical anchor is going to be removed. As shown, number 44 vertical anchor is removed, and number 34 vertical anchor is also removed. Vertical anchor on both sides have been removed, but on number 3, 2 implants have been placed and fixture anchor is connected, so the stent does not move. At this stage, on number 44 and 34, 4.5 by 10 millimeter implant is going to be placed, and the 3.5 initial drill is chosen again. 5.1 hole, regular size. On number 44, initial drill is done. Up and down. On number 34, initial drill is being done. 4.5 by 10 millimeter. So 3.5 by 10 millimeter one guided drill is used. And on number 44, double contact concept is used to do drilling. And on number 34, drilling is done full length. Up and down and done. 4.5 by 10 millimeter implant is going to be placed. So final drill is 4.5 by 10 millimeter one guided drill. And on both sides, final drilling is done. Final drill. Do it the same for this side. 4.5 by 10 millimeter. Check if it is placement mode. And on number 44, implant is going to be connected. Approximately 80%. Put the fixture. And then, if you look, fixture driver regular size is chosen. And connected fully using hand wrench. Final depth control and hex control is going to be done. As you can see, align with yellow. So hex is controlled and final torque is 30 Newton centimeters. Check if it is placement mode and the implant is going to be placed. Approximately 80% has been connected, and then use hand wrench and with fixture driver connected as shown. Template hole and yellow needs to fit well. Depth control and hex control is done. Final. So 30 Newton centimeters. So they're all removed. At this stage, the vertical anchor and the screw is going to be removed. Vertical anchor is going to be removed using hand driver. So it's being removed. After that, using anchor driver, anchor screws are going to be removed. So if it does not come out fully using engine, use the driver, hand driver to remove them. Anchor screws have been removed. Final anchor screw is removed, and then the template can be removed as well. If you look, the desired number 30 and 40 on both sides, canine, premolar, and first molar, they have been placed with implants. Now I'm going to connect prefabricated abutments and prosthesis. Hex control is done, so accordingly, as shown. So 6 have been connected. Using OneGuide template was used to place 6 implants in the canine, premolar, and first molar region, and hex control is done. So abutments have been connected. On computer, we have planned a provisional restoration, and we're going to connect it first on the 6 anteriors using canines as support, the 6-unit bridge, and in the posterior region, 3-unit bridge is going to be connected. As you can see, OneGuide template was used, and we were able to place the implants as planned, and abutments were connected, and final prostheses have been mounted. Provisional has been done well, and let's check at the occlusion and relations with the opposing teeth. As you can see, on computer, we planned the final prosthesis, and it has come out into reality. Now, provisional restorations have been delivered. Finally, abutment, we're going to tighten the torque, and cementation is going to be done, and they deliver temporary prosthesis, and everything is done. This has been today's hands-on. The hands-on practice is complete. Let's check the questions. This is from Dr. Kim. Is there a know-how so that template is not deviated when we connect the anchor screw? We use anchor screws when it is fully edentulous, like the case that I've showed you, or when the distal free end is quite long span. If there's remaining teeth, you can check position. Another point, when you connect, as I've showed you, the reason why we do vertical anchor first is because if you connect a lateral anchor, labial or lingual connection, they can be deviated. So that gingiva is not pressed too hard to check both sides and then connect the vertical anchor first. So vertical anchor is not fully connected. It's connected 80% and check position and connected fully. And if there is lateral anchor, there are 3 points. Do them in turn so that the template is not deviated. So this is the end of Q&A session. If you have further questions after looking at this lecture, please feel free to raise them. I will do my best in answering your questions. Thank you.